Good morning, everyone. It's May 22nd. It's 9:30. Temperature's coming up. Got an extraction I got to do this morning. Property's about 3.5 miles from my own home. Got the call last night. Bees have been inside this house right here. You can see them coming around. I put a nuke box there. They're starting to gather some attention, but they went into this hole right here where the air conditioning unit pipe's going in. I've already been on the inside looking at it, and it's in between the rafters, but it's about 20 feet to reach them. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut the ceiling out and pull these girls out. Now what I've done is I've got a heat gun, and we're going to go in there and we're going to find out exactly where they are so that we can keep the deconstruction to a minimum. So we're going in the house. I'm going to head downstairs. Be right back. Alright, I know you can't see, unfortunately. So you get a flashlight. So they're up there in between these rafters. I've already sprayed some Be Quick, Be Gone, whatever you call that stuff. But we're coming up in here. Let me get a light. Alright. Unfortunately, we're up inside this ceiling here. So we're going to see if we can find them. So that's 67, 68. So this is the warmer area, and this is where the rafters run anyway, so it shows that they're right there. So I'm going to have to cut into this ceiling, and then we're going to start pulling them out. So this is my bee-vac. It's basically built the way that you've seen other people build theirs if you've been out looking for them. The bottom part is a ramp that goes up that the hose hooks into, and this is the part that sucks up the bees, in this case up here in the ceiling. Then there is a deep box in which the bees are drawn completely into. Then there's a section here that allows me to pull a screen out. In this case, it's a propolis screen that I've trimmed the edges down on. So if I put a second box on top of it, they can continue up. Then I've got a section that is screened so that when I take the top part off, my bees can stay cool until I get them home. On top, there's two holes. One is for the hose that runs down to my shop vac, and the other one is so that I can regulate the amount of air current in here. Okay, so I'm going to finish getting set up, and then we're going to get started. So now it's time for the big reveal. So we're going to drop it, and we can see all the girls sitting right up there. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. I never would have got these girls out of here, been able to get these girls out of here, if it wasn't for me cutting this ceiling up. So, luckily I did drywall when I was young, so I was able to cut it out pretty good where homeowner can replace it. So we're just going to set this down here. That way he can reuse the piece. And I'm going to put my suit on. They're pretty calm right now, but it's still cool. What the hell? I say that just as I get tagged. Okay. So we put my suit on. So we've just pulled the drywall down. And as you can see, the temperature gun was able to direct me in the right spot. It was only 2 degrees higher. But you can see all the bees that are in here. So we're going to get to this. I'm going to turn the vacuum on. And I'm going to gently start pulling these girls out. Gently start pulling these girls out of here so that I can try to find the queen and capture her. Because ultimately, she's the prize. Once I get her trapped, I can just suck everybody else in. It'd be easy. This is going to take a while. They're clumped up. If I don't go real easy, then they're going to clog up the hose. I had that done once before. You can see how they're festooning. They're holding on to each other pretty tight. So I'm going to increase the suction a little bit. I can feel them going down inside, but I got to be easy. I don't want to let go. So it looks like they just landed. Haven't been here too long. I think they showed up like 2 days ago. I might have to just start spooning these things out with my hands. You can see they've already started building comb back up in there. I don't know if you can see it. See the white? Alright, so these girls are so gentle. I'm just gonna scoop them into my hand, try to knock some of this stuff down a little bit. See, they don't want to let go. Just put them right there in the box. Let them start making their way down. So I'm inside an air-conditioned house right now, which makes it really, really nice. As I said, they're not really doing much. They're not really flying around. They're really nice girls. Hopefully I'll be able to snag the queen. She's got to be on the comb that we're just starting to see right now. So she'll be on that comb somewhere. But these girls are holding on so tight I can't even use the vacuum right now at the moment. Get them in there better. Come on, babies. I want to scrape you off. So they're just on this side of the insulation. They're really nice. I haven't felt any stings. The girls are already starting to fan saying, hey, come in here. It's so cool feeling all these girls just buzzing all over my hand. I'll take a frame out. I'll rubber band some of this in here. See if we see the queen. Oh, not yet. Nice, beautiful comb. Oh, I better get my queen box. What do I do with my queen box? Alrighty. So we've got about, judging from what I'm looking at, we got maybe 20,000, 15, maybe 20,000. It's a really good swarm. Yeah, it really is. I mean, it's too bad they took up residence in this man's house. Come on. Alrighty. Got another little piece of comb right there. Let's get some of these girls out of my way. Alright. A little tiny piece. Where the hell to go? Oh, there it is. So there's no eggs have been laid yet. No eggs have been laid yet. They're just starting to pull comb, so they'll be able to fill this out fast. Homeowner said that they noticed them Tuesday, so it doesn't look like they've really been here more than 2 days, so that's a good thing. They're little girls too. So wherever they came from, they're either a feral hive and they're natural. I don't see any problems with these girls. They look beautiful. Or they're from somebody who is not using drawn foundation. Not using foundation, plastic foundation. Because these bees are small. Okay, I still have a cluster right here. This might be where my queen's at. So, I'm going to pause you. I haven't seen her yet. I am starting to really irritate these girls though. I got a couple of them that are buzzing around me good. They're not happy. Alright, I gotta reach up there and grab these. Alright. So I'm going to close these up and I'm going to vacuum up. Girls, make it easy. Try to clear this room out some. What do we got here? Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Don't go back up there. Alright. I think think I might have had the queen there, but it flew off. Alright, so we're back. I'm vacuuming. Still haven't seen the queen, but I never do. I'll look for it in a little bit. Main thing I want to do right now is just vacuum up as much of these girls as I can get in here. Set this thing open. Then I'm going to fixate on the opening to this box. They'll start coming in. I'll scrape down, get the rest of this comb off, and then we'll be good to go. I guess they're fixating around the lights because it's, as I said, the air conditioner's on in here. I see they're fixating around the lights. So I'm going to have to get through there and I'm going to have to vacuum all them up. Alright, back in a minute. Alright, so we've got the box outside now. We've clogged up the hole. We've gotten all the bees out of the cavity. We've got a bunch flying around. The ones from the inside came up. The temperature has risen quite a bit out here. As you can see, they're starting to orient on the new hole, on their new box. You can see the girls starting to fan. So I'm going to leave this box here. The house is only 3 miles from my place. So I'm going to come back tonight and I'm going to close them up. I'm going to allow all the field bees and everybody who came with the original queen to find their new place. The fact that they're fanning right now tells me that the queen is inside, which I truly hope, because I never saw her personally, but that's okay. So they're all closed up inside their box. This will go home to my place. I'll let them sit in here for maybe a day, and then I'll transfer all the frames that they're getting on right now into a new hive, and then we'll be done. So, first extraction of 2014, doing real good. I'm happy. I'm up to a dozen hives now with my swarm catching and doing extractions. Couple of swarm traps that caught some bees. So this is Thurman from Burnley Farm Apiary. Y'all take care.